All right now, for all you cool cats, all you arrow twirlers with an eye on the X, we have a special evening for you. Guided by Wilderness Archery's own John Scar and Elliot Peters, it's Archery After Hours, where the bow rests and the night continues.
There's 2 episodes before we start the real one. Ahoy! And welcome to Archery After Hours. We're coming to you live, but not live, from deep within the bowels of the Wilderness Archery compound, a dimly lit room deep within Studio C. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. I got it. Yeah, I got it mixed up. But whatever. Anyways, you guys, we're coming to you. We're really excited to have our guest on tonight, Nick Ingham. And I'll let him get into it. But first, I want to share with you guys a good buddy of mine making the best quality of bow presses you can possibly find. Spike press, better watch out because these presses quite a bit better. So if you need to be assured about your equipment this year, do that with a Sherwood Bow Works. So find him at any tournament. He's going to be out there. He'll have them available for you guys to gander at and play with.
Did you clear this with him?
No. Not at all.
Okay.
But I like people who are making stuff in America and just hard-working blue-collar guys, and the Sherwood family is awesome, and his product, his bow press is top notch. So I want to support him and what he's got going on. And
don't miss the segue here, dude.
Yeah,
awesome quality made in America.
Awesome quality made in America, straight out of Idaho. We have Nick Ingham from Flingin Nation Bowstrings. Nick, introduce us, bring us into what you got going on, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, Nick Ingham. I own Flingin Nation Bowstrings. Professional archer. Also own Heritage Heating and Air Conditioning out of Idaho in the Treasure Valley. Father of 2, husband.
Hell yeah.
Pretty short, simple. Yeah.
You're a Cali transplant, aren't you?
Huh?
You're a Cali transplant, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He says that quietly.
We could have kept that out. I mean, I don't know what that has to do with anything.
He's like, I've lived here long enough. My residency is in Idaho.
How long do you have to live there before you're accepted? Because it's not right out of the gate.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not out of the gate, for sure. I've had several conversations with people, and they find out that I'm from California, and they stop talking to me. It's really weird, but I don't know if I could really answer that question, but I would say maybe 10 years you could probably get away with it.
Oh, that's more than I thought.
Yeah.
How long you been out there?
8.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn, that long?
You're not in just yet.
Yeah, almost native.
Okay.
Almost native.
Where in California were you before?
I was in Oakdale, California. Is
that on the east side, kind of?
Bay Area.
That is in between Modesto and Stockton.
Yeah, I always get that confused with Oakhurst. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not near the Bay Area?
Oakdale? No. Yeah, it's way cheaper.
Oh, I'm thinking about Oakland. Never mind.
Jesus.
Oh.
Christ. You guys had that
definitely
not
from there. Yeah, I'm too white.
Awesome, man. Well, what do you got planned for the season? Because I know there's a lot of big stuff coming up here. Obviously, we have Vegas coming. What are you looking at for 2026?
Kind of have my sights set on Shooter of the Year. So I need a goal, and that's kind of the goal that I chose. And so far, it's going all right, I guess.
What do you got in the books?
I got Vegas. I got the BTB. I have Reading. After that, I have possibly Outdoor Nationals, Dakota Classic, and then there's another one after that. And then I just found out that there's a ASA worth $60K, so I might have to set up a modern bow hunter freestyle, possibly.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I'd be dumb if I didn't go. So after that, it's hanging up my bow and then going hunting.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. You for BTB, do you have a partner?
I do, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Who
Josh's
you gonna
trying to
shoot with
dip
this year?
already.
Oh, he's trying to weasel his way in here.
Yeah.
I see.
Who you gonna shoot with?
I think he puckered his lips there too for a second.
Yeah, he was chomping on
Here,
bratwurst right before we started, dude.
let me clean off my nose right now.
Mhm.
There's still a chance. Right now I'm partnered up with Tim Gillingham.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
shit. Hell yeah.
Fuck. It's not the kind of fucking team I like to hear about.
No doubt. I believe you won it last year, if I remember
I
right.
did, yes. Yeah, I did.
Saw that firsthand. That was awesome, man.
That was
Yeah.
a great time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you guys were there. Yeah, we had a lot of fun the second day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope that trash can's still there.
Yeah.
That was
Oh
fun.
man.
But
That
yeah,
was
no, I think it's a good shoot.
that was probably, I don't know, Elliot. That was probably one of our best groups, huh?
Yeah,
At
that was a good one.
BTB.
That was fun.
That was a good one.
Was
Yeah.
was that we had I'm drawing a blank on him, big tall guy from the CBH.
Teehee.
Why am I drawing Teehee? God damn it, I should have known that. He was in our group last year, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I was trying to
It
get their
was
years right.
me and you, then Nick, and you had James. James is
That-
his name?
The dude with the prime jersey or something?
Yeah, the prime shooter.
Oh no, Jacob
Jacob.
Miller.
Jacob
Jacob Miller.
Yep.
Yep.
And then it was Teehee and one of my favorite people. Jesus, what's his name?
Sounds like it.
No,
Not that
go.
bad.
Second
I
favorite.
think it's James. I think it's James Gomez. Could be wrong.
Definitely top 20 favorite people.
Yeah, no, he's. I love him as a person. He's. I
Man,
love
that
seeing
one
him
time.
at tournaments and stuff,
Mhm.
and he's always got a nice banquet waiting for me. So I appreciate.
man.
I appreciate his love for classic Colorado Kool-Aid. So, no, that was.
I think you
awesome
just shot
group.
yourself in the foot. I don't think he's gonna have a cold one for you anymore. You can't even remember his name.
No, it's James.
Probably butchered
Well,
it.
You threw me off because I said his name was James, and I was like, oh wait, shit, it's Jacob. So am I wrong with it being James? But no, I'm pretty sure.
find out soon enough.
I'll double check real quick. But
About
no,
to get real busy.
it was a blast. There was nothing like, for me, those small dots, it's so easy to miss them, but then to watch you just right in the middle, each like 55 yards, we're talking that for an aiming reference.
Yeah.
And like, it was really, really cool to see, just like that level of percent. You're not hitting the edges. You were eating up the middle of the dot constantly. And I mean, obviously I haven't seen you out there. Have you shot the BTB before?
Yeah, I shot it when it was a R100 a while back. It was a
Yeah.
long time ago. So probably
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shot that. That was the only time, and I took second place there. And then they had a steel buck at the time, and everybody shot that steel buck, and it went back 10 yards every time. And it came down to my buddy Adam Ross and I, and we shot the 90-yarder, and we both drilled it, and then we're like, screw it, just put that thing out there as far as you can, and it was 127 yards or 126
shit.
yards. And we both piped it, so we had to reshoot again. And I was able to hit it again, and he ended up sticking the steel plate. And I think that was a record for the R100.
Holy
Oh
smokes.
man, that's a
That's a
shot
poke. I
and a
couldn't even
half.
clear that, I don't think.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
I
It
know
was
right
pretty
now
cool.
for a fact that I could not clear that.
Yeah.
I can't even clear 102.
Yeah, I don't know how I did that back then. I can't even get past like barely get 100 now. So I don't know what the hell I did.
Oh
What
man.
while we're on that topic, what were you using last year? Like you said, you were pretty dialed in on that little tiny dot. What were you using for a name and reference? Were you using a sticker, a pin, a hoop,
Yeah, I was using a fiber. I think it was a 19 thousandths fiber at the
drilled?
time. No, not drilled. No.
Just a pin?
Yeah, just a pin. I have it coming in at the 2 o'clock position or
Okay.
1:30 position.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I think that's about it.
What power
Or
lens?
8.
8.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's all I shoot. I tried shooting a 6, man. It just feels like I'm shooting in a football field when I put a 6 power on.
Yeah.
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 It's a big lens for sure.
I'm back on the 8. I told you, John, about that 4 after I shot that modern bow hunter the other day, and we're back on the damn 8. Trying to get it to
No.
hold, but honestly, I feel like the 8, like, it'll let you know how you're holding better than
Mhm.
anything.
Yeah.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
mhm.
That's and I'm not holding that good, come to find out. So I'm working on it.
Well, you can see your bobs for
You can
sure.
see
Like
my
the little things that I probably
you can see
can't
my
see.
caffeine intake. That fucking thing. It's
No,
terrible.
I really like it just because um it just makes everything bigger, right? My dot's smaller, it moves
Yeah,
more. But if the dot's this big and I'm trying to hold in here and it goes
yeah.
like this,
It's
it's
less scary looking. I don't
yeah.
like covering shit up. So when you putting a pin on a little ass BTB dot and putting it on the dot, that my hat's off to you, man. I cannot do that shit. I shot a 7 power with a hoop last year, and I make it work, but man, little dots like that covering shit up, that is not my game. You got a stronger
Yeah,
mind
there's
than
just
I.
something that just clicks in my brain. Like as soon as that pin hits that dot, it's just like I gotta execute and I gotta pull through it now. And
Yeah.
then
Mhm.
sometimes I'll sit there and I'll hold forever and I'll float off of it and then it'll come back and it's a little wavy and then as soon as it parks there, it's like I apply a little more pressure just to get it to go.
Hmm.
So I was gonna ask you, was there anything before you came down last year that you practiced or got set up for in preparation for BTB?
I was just shooting tiny dots at the time, which I have a Iron Man target that already has some tiny dots on that, and so I was just shooting that at 50 yards constantly.
Just getting a little worn into seeing that smaller aiming reference?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just getting used to shooting at a small dot. It wasn't really able to sight in because going from at the time I was living in McCall, so I was at 5,300 elevation.
Oh damn.
And so going down to Fresno, you're anywhere from 2 to 6, somewhere around there. So I
Hmm.
knew as soon as I get there, I'm gonna have to re-sight in anyways.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What
Makes
program are
sense.
you using for marks?
I've been using Archer's Advantage since for like 20 something years, and then they just changed their software this year, so now I have to like relearn it.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's super weird. I'm not a huge fan of it now, but that's because they changed it. That's all.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've actually heard that from a few shooters, and I'm glad I haven't even looked at it since using precision cut because I hear that the new software is funky and not consistent.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what they did. Bunch of drop down menus. It's just a lot of back and forth, which before it was like literally a software on your phone. You can just
Hmm.
click on your bow specs are there. You can click on your site. Like everything was just right there. And now it seems a lot of back and forth. Like you gotta back out the screen and go into another screen. Not a huge fan.
Damn.
Yeah, it sounds like to me that their marks are less consistent now because my partner was shooting them and he put all his stuff in exactly how you normally would. And then um, he came out to go shoot and everything's like 6 inches tall. And
Oh
he's
damn.
like, I shot this in like the other day. Now it's not one of my two side in marks, but I shot this the other day and I had a good number for it based upon what was coming out. And
Yeah.
now the number must be different or things like that. And I've talked to a few people who say the same thing. It's whatever's going on, it's not consistent.
You
Yeah, I think they're just trying to keep up with, all the new softwares that are coming out, and I think honestly, I think they had the perfect setup from the beginning. So I think changing it was, unnecessary.
yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
You like running a hard tape or do you run just the scale?
Oh, like the scale on my site?
Yeah. Like do you plug the
Yeah.
numbers on your phone or are you just running a hard tape?
Yeah, I run numbers off my phone. Like
Okay.
I try to be precise to the half click. And so if I'm
Mhm.
looking at my site tape, I could be like 3 or 4 clicks off because my eyes
Yeah.
looking at lines and trying to line it, I can't do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm too dumb for that.
I feel like that's more of a West Coast thing that I've noticed because a lot of the guys, like when we shot with Darren up at Reading, he's running a
Mhm.
sight tape and he's sitting there tipping his bow over and
Mhm.
leveling it out. And I'm like, that
That's
seems
probably an ASA
vastly
thing.
more or less consistent than using hey, this number equals
Middle.
this mark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll use a site plate. So I'll put the site plate on just as like a reference, but I don't
Yeah.
use it. So it's just something where I can just kind of like glance at it, like, okay, like this is 60 yards, like I'm good.
Yep,
Yeah.
I learned that at BTB. Yep, that's where I
Mhm.
learned that I need that one. Ugh,
Yeah.
Mhm.
such a bummer.
Been there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You always gotta double check your marks. I mean, yeah, I'll sit there, I'll stare at my phone, and I'll look at my site probably 5 or 6 times and nothing has changed. And I know
Mhm.
that, my sites are good and I'll continue to look at it because I know like I'll black out and think that I set my marks no matter how many times I look at it. And
Yeah.
then it just takes that one time and
Yeah.
Yeah.
my time's coming.
Yeah, at BTB, it was me and Elliot's first year shooting together at BTB, and it was an easy target. It was like 25 yards or something like that. And I read the site for 22.75. I read it. I looked at it and I was like, yeah, that's 22.75, like 10 different times. I was set on 27.75,
Mhm.
proceeded to shoot over the animal, and I got second. So
Hey,
Changed
hey,
his
not too
move
bad.
substantially.
yeah,
Not too
it
bad
was
on this.
pretty you probably know him. Hagen Hansen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He lives out here.
Yeah, he tore it up on day 2, and it was me and Elliot were up by like Elliot was 1 point down from me, and but between us at 1 and 2, there was like a 10, 15 point gap in that division, and Hagen just apparently turned up on Sunday and freaking shut his lights out, and I was just so
Everybody's like,
bummed.
"Scar fucked up, pass it on." And got down to him, and he's like, "Oh man, there's my bitch."
Right.
Oh
That's
man.
great.
Yeah. And then Elliot, of course, comes out the next year and fucking wins it by like 10.
It's because I wasn't thinking. I wanted to get the fuck out of there because that storm just was the most miserable thing on the planet.
Yeah. You made a good decision on the year that you came down here for that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I tell you what, man, if it was pissing rain out the sky, I probably would just went home.
Yeah.
man. And it wasn't just that; it was butt ass cold too.
Yeah. It was cold.
But
It was
Yeah.
cold.
I can't tell you
Well,
about cold.
we'll see what we can do. Maybe I can finagle a couple things and have you. Is that a Montaki? What's it
Nope,
called?
that's not a cold snack. That's a Bud Light.
Ah, dang it.
That's a Pepsi.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
It
Mm.
looks like
Yeah.
a
Kid
Montaki
friendly.
cold snack.
That's a Dylan Mulvaney Pepsi.
Kid friendly. I got little fans though.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a Pepsi.
It's a Pepsi. Oh man. Uh yeah, I'll see what we can do. Maybe I can finagle us getting on the same target. I'd love to shoot with you again. That was
That'd be
it
cool.
was it was something like I was telling Elliot about it, whispering to him. I was like, it is
I
so
hate that.
fucking cool to see someone just
A
eat the
real
shit
pro.
out of the middle on those tiny. Can you shut up, please? I'm talking.
I wish I was there when you were whispering that.
Yeah. He's like,
No,
"Can
just
you believe it? Look at his form, dude. He's so good." And I'm like, "Dude, you're making me turned on.
Oh man, there was that one target. I don't know if you remember it, but I do because it fucking stood out to me. It was a lion on top of the ridge on the back half of day 2, and it was like, I don't know, 59 or 60 yards, tiny fucking cocksucker of a dot, and all of us shot like 8s and maybe a hang in a 10, and you just put it right in the fucking middle of this imperceivable fucking dot. Can't even aim at it because it's not there for any of us. It's just I didn't see shit. I just aimed
It's
based
good and it's
on the
great.
yeah.
To be fair, I did shoot that target the day before, and I knew that there was a bubble issue on that target, so I had to like bubble into it. Even though
Okay.
you're standing there and you're looking at your sight and you get your bubble level on that target, I forget which direction that you missed, but I was shooting with Paige and I was shooting with Tate, and everybody missed it on one side, and I was like, okay.
Okay.
So I kind of
It's a
knew
good
I
guy.
had to do something.
That's pro
You
level
you
shit.
remember which one I'm talking about? It was that
Yeah,
long one, and then Jacob, something happened with his sight or something. You guys were working on
yeah,
it for a while. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. We
that's
had
the
to use
target.
sunscreen to lube it up.
Yeah, I was looking at that target, and I think I let down twice on it, and I was like, I can't see anything. So I started looking at the lines on the animal and trying to figure out, hey, how far off should I aim from this bottom white mark, and whatever. And I probably shot an 8. I don't remember what I shot, but I remember what you shot, and it
Oh,
was
you remember.
fantastic. I don't. I just remember that arrow
You
being
remember a
in the
lot of
middle.
shit. It's weird.
I do like this random story about like
Yeah.
this target's the one that stood out to me. It's like it was like there's no way any of us are hitting this, and then there's none of us hit it, and then Nick hit it. So it was kind of one of those things. It was like, I don't know. I think about it. I think it's cool. I dream about it late at night.
That's hot. I respect
I
that.
heard him later that night, dude, cranking his hog in the tent next to me in the camp.
Oh yeah,
He was
you're one
loud,
of my
dude.
favorite people now.
Big fan.
Big fan.
When I need a boost of confidence, I'm gonna call you.
Oh yeah.
Anytime, dude. Anytime. That's
Mhm.
what I'm here for. I get ragged on so much that like, all the only thing I can combat it with is fucking positivity. Anyways, we
Nick
had
had another stellar performance last year. I just want to get the
Yeah.
story on that. How was it shooting on the big stage last year?
It was I mean, it was fun for sure, but you don't
Yeah.
really think about those things when you're shooting. So, once it was all said and done, it's kind of when it finally clicked in my brain. It was like, okay, that was
That was
freaking
something.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
But during the whole process, I mean, you're just locked in, just like you are at any other tournament. But the platform up there, I will say that when everybody was done shooting and they would step off, and if you're at full draw, like, you could feel it, and you
Oh,
could see
really?
it in your sight, and it would kinda
Oh,
bob up
you're
and down
kidding.
because it's not stable,
Oh, the
and I
floor's not rigid.
may yeah, maybe it's because 'cause I'm shooting an 8 power lens, and I don't know,
Mm.
maybe I'm the only one that noticed it, but I definitely saw, like, guy next to me stepped off the line, and my sight went, "Oh, okay, alright,
No kidding.
let's just settle
Hmm.
down."
Oh,
Interesting. That's
Yeah.
pretty
it was
crazy.
cool though, man. Seeing you and Spoolster walk out on the stage and shit, having just gone through BTB and stuff. I was over there telling my wife, "This fucking guy's really good. Yeah, check this out." It was cool, man. What did you end up qualifying with last year?
Qualify with, like, 72, 73 X's. The first day was atrocious. Yeah, I shot 19 X's the first day, and so I went back and basically took apart my entire bow. I changed my poundage, I changed my holding weight, I ended up taking twists out of my cables, I extended my sight out, I moved my rest, I moved my peep up, and then
Oh
I
my
burnt my
god.
D-loop down, and then I went back out, shot 27X, and then the last day I shot 29.
Holy
Holy
shit.
shit, brother.
But I practiced all that before leading up to Vegas. So I was trying out all these different things like every single day, day in, day out.
Mhm.
And the week before I left for Vegas, I had my holding weight down to like 14 or 15, but no nerves or anything. Like it's
Uh-huh.
super easy to shoot, but the minute you get nerves, the bow shot
Move.
like crap.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I knew the things that I had to change. I had a mental note.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of shit to change, dude, and try to come back with some degree of confidence.
No, yeah, I wasn't concerned about it. I actually went in practice like right after I changed everything. I shot 30x in the flight area, so I was like, okay, yeah, we're good. Like we're
Yeah.
good. Which I'm kind of doing the same thing with the bow that I have now because I'm now shooting a Matthews title,
Yes,
trying
let's
that
talk
out.
about that.
Oh boy.
Let's talk about that.
Big fan.
Okay. All right, that's good.
I was waiting to bring it up. So
Oh, there you go.
your experience with the title, I remember you texted me a photo a while ago at the beginning of indoor season, and I was like, holy fuck, this bow is giving people, and excuse my language, but geez Louise, this
All
bow
right.
is giving undue like power to people who I don't need them to have any more of it. Like they're already so good. And you came out and you're like, what do you think about this tile? It's all, and then the next week you show me this one hole 30x, and I'm like, okay, I quit.
Yeah.
And so how's your transition been with the title? What are you seeing? What are the positives? And also, be honest. What are you seeing? What are the negatives?
I mean, overall, it's been a good bow. Um, as far as being able to shoot it, it's very easy to shoot because I am shooting the 40, so it's very forgiving. Um, the first strings that I put on there, I think I got super lucky because from everything that I've been hearing from other people, I won't drop names, try not to at least, is that you have to do quite a bit to these bows to get them to shoot. At least that's just what I've heard. And so I ended up changing strings because I wanted it to match the little brass deal on the cam just to make it look good. Since I'm a
Mhm.
string builder, I put
Yeah.
those on there, and then all of a sudden the bow wasn't feeling very good. And I shot that for about a month and a half, and I kept tinkering with that. Well, then I ended up going back to the original strings, and now the bow's shooting great. The only downfall that I have with it is the tuning aspect of it. So if I wanted to shorten my draw length or lengthen my draw length, if I put any kind of twist into it or take twists out, like it's moving a full 1/8 inch. So I have to put in little spacers in my cables in order to fine tune it, which does suck. Um, so as
I
far as
do.
like getting my draw length perfect, I hate that aspect of the bow, but overall, I mean, tuning a paper tune out, that's super simple. I mean, not much different than the Darton, but the Darton had more variables to be able to adjust your draw length and really fine tune it and tinker with those things before a tournament. So with the Matthews, it's just kind of one of those things like, okay, I've tried this, I've tried that. Now I'm just gonna just stick with it because I got a week left till Vegas and hope
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah, that I have to agree. Now the mod system I think is a very good system, but I think
Hmm.
being able to do things in the 1/4 inch increments, I think is pretty great. Um, I think especially when you're trying to find like dynamic draw length and what's the actual length that fits you and you shoot best, you're gonna have a little bit, and I hate to say it because I love the bow, but you're gonna have a little bit of a difficulty finding it if you're in that mid range. If you're 29 3/4, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to find. Um, I really like you turned me on to him, George Gizmo, the Gizmo
Yep.
grips.
Yep.
I've been shooting those for the last like 6 months, and I really love his grip. It's narrow enough to where it's not cumbersome in the hand, but tacky, and I added a little extra grip tape for my own personal feel, but the grip as a whole, him being able to adjust it to whatever you want, I really like, and I think it's a good feeling grip in the hand on the bow. And I shot today with no grip just to fiddle with it, and I might have to fiddle with that more because I absolutely pounded. But
Yep.
I think that could have been a little bit of new shit syndrome, kicking in, something a little bit, less, um, I don't know, tacky in the hand or something like that. Just focusing on making a good shot versus,
Does
you know,
is that how much is that grip of his adding to the back of the riser? Like, did you gain an eighth inch of draw length, and that's maybe why it feels good?
no. So his grip is actually just a touch under what the Matthews grip is. So it lengthens your draw by like a 16th of an inch from the Matthews grip based upon my measurements. My measurements could be wrong. Everyone knows I'm terrible at math.
But I'm saying, like, without a grip, you did gain a little bit of draw length.
Yes, without a grip, I definitely
Okay.
gain draw length. But I lost that degree because I
Yeah.
have mine at a 7, I think. So I lost that degree of heel pressure. But it shot well. I only shot it for, 10, 15 arrows. No, more than that, but still. I didn't shoot it all day like that. Me and Doug were out there shooting arrows, and um I just thought I'd give it a try because he's been running the side plates. And I ran side plates for years, and I really like the way it feels in the hand, but I feel like I get a lot of left and right misses, and I think it's because of torque in the hand. And so I really like George's grips, and I think that is, in my experience, the best way I've manipulated draw length with the Matthews. The long story short, circling back around, that I used grips to change the draw length by micro measurements, and I found one that worked, and it worked good. So
Yeah, I recently took his grip off. He's actually making side plates for him now. So uh he's been working with me to try to kind of fine tune them, I guess. Probably using me as a test dummy, probably. I don't know. But so far he keeps just giving me side plate after side plate. I'm testing out different lips and different styles, and I kind of keep going back to this one that just has a very small lip on it to kind of give me a little bit of an edge for my index finger.
yeah,
But yeah, for some reason having the grip off, I mean the bow just holds a lot better. And then there's days where I'll just grab his grip, slap it on, and just see to kind of play with draw length without having to throw it into the bow press.
yeah, that's interesting to hear because that is exactly the same thing that I saw today. It wasn't that necessarily I was warmed up and ready to go, but the bow just held better without the grip on today. And, who knows? I shot all yesterday, so um, maybe I was warmed up and feeling good or whatever. It's just one of those things that you have to keep trying. So I think I'm gonna play with, side plates again
Yeah.
after shooting today because I was super impressed. I was shooting at 47 on a 20 or the NFA dot, not the birdie NFA, but the, I don't know, 30-yard dot. It's not very
Okay.
big. But I mean, I think I was only shooting 6 arrows at a time because I only have 6 ready to go. Um, and I think I was hitting like 4 or 5 out in the X. It's a small dot, but like being able to hold inside of that dot, um, my aiming reference, my dot in my lens, because I don't run a fiber, it covers the X. And so being able to hold inside of that was kind of confidence building, I guess you could say, that,
Yeah.
hey, I don't have to leave to execute this shot. I can keep working it in there and it's gonna go. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That's nice. That's always a good feeling. I also added 5 twists into my main string to kind of help eliminate some of that valley. which also bumped up my holding weight quite a bit, but it got rid of that valley because there is kind of a little bit of a drop on those Matthews that I'm not a huge fan of. And I was talking to somebody about that too, and they said that they took off a whole inch off their string, so they had a custom string made,
Jeez.
and they took a whole inch off, and so that kinda gave me the idea, like, "Okay, well, let's try 3 full twists," and I tried that, I was like, "Oh, that's kinda nice," so I ended up going 2 more, and, like, now that valley is a lot smaller, so now if there's any kind of relaxation, like, it lets me know,
Yeah.
but it holds
What
great now.
what mods are you shooting in there?
So I got for indoors, I got the 60 pound with 70%.
Okay.
Yeah, at 29-inch draw.
Yeah, I'm curious just because just bumping up mods for me added up 2 pounds of holding weight. I don't necessarily like holding 20 pounds. So I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll try the opposite of what you're doing and pull some twists out and see how it shoots.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
that
you
I
can definitely do that. Yeah.
now that I have a great Sherwood bow press, I can do that and then go figure it out. Or sorry, Sherwood Bow Works.
Y-
Um,
You've
Man, I could talk about all this technical stuff with you for so long because now you're shooting the same bow I am, and I can try and learn.
you're
Oh
screwed
man,
now,
maybe I
dude.
should. Yeah, I'm
No, Nick
super
is.
screwed.
His phone's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
know. Oh,
blown up.
sorry. Yeah, your phone's gonna get blown.
What do you
Oh,
Okay.
hey.
I want to know something. You're dropping 30x games more often than I have never. But
Yeah.
what what would you what would you say is the most beneficial thing to get a bow to hold that good? Is it a draw length thing? Are you really critical on your stabilizer weights? What is it, you think?
Uh, yeah, I don't really mess with my stabilizer weights, too much anymore. I mean, I'll kind of finesse them with, like, 1 ounce or 2 ounce, putting on or
Uh-huh.
taking off. Kinda depends on the day, but, I mean, you guys heard it before. It's peep height, D-loop, and jaw length, right? And you just gotta figure out which one is slowing the pin down, and you'll see a lot of people, they'll extend their draw length, and they'll tell me like, "Oh, yeah, the bow's holding so much better," but, it feels a little weird or it's doing something. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Okay, well, you made that longer, but now you may want to shorten up your D loop or vice versa," right? Because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you gotta counteract the other one, to keep your hand in the same position on your face, because that's kinda key. Like,
Yeah.
everybody knows, like, you've put your hand in that position every single time.
Mm-hmm.
So you're kind of natural and custom to leave it there. Um, so yeah, I would say probably draw length and D loop and then peep height. And then mainly just focusing on that target too, because a lot of people they'll make those adjustments. And then when you're drawing back, you're thinking about how that bow is feeling. You're not really focusing on what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And so we make those changes and then go back to focusing on the target and see what the outcome is. And then keep that target, try something else, and then you can hold up both targets in your face and be like, okay, this one has a tighter group. We're gonna go with this.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a process.
Yeah. It is. And
Yeah.
and you're probably not moving it a whole hell of a lot, right? Like 16th, 8th inch, something like that.
Yeah, eighth inch probably at most right now.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a month ago I was going in between a quarter inch,
Mm-hmm.
just trying stuff out. And then I went through 4 different D loops because I'll start long and then I'll slowly burn them down,
Yeah.
try to figure that out. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's gonna be the rest of this next week. I think is trying to dial that draw length in just a little bit better. Get that pin to slow the hell down and stop dipping out. I got if you got what would you do, let's say if you're noticing like you can on a 8x lens say you're holding roughly bouncing in the 10, but if you do dip out, just sporadically for a second, it's left, maybe right, but it's not so much a horizontal thing or sorry, a vertical thing. What would you do there if it's just a side bobble? Does that sound like
Ooh, I would probably try a down degree,
what do you mean?
change the change the degree of your stabilizer?
Oh, gotcha. So I'm shooting a down bar now. The A
Okay.
quick disconnect 10-degree down.
10. Okay.
Yeah, no adjustment there.
Yeah, because that's probably the simplest thing that I could change
Mhm.
and try. So that'd be like the first step I would do. I would at least change that, maybe try like an 8 or a 5, or even just try it straight on the riser and
Mhm.
just see if that eliminates that without having to change anything else as far as draw length or even weights out the front. I mean, you could add a couple ounces to your front bar to kind of help eliminate that left and right. You're
Mhm.
going to probably have more dips
Mhm.
because anytime you add weight to the front of your stabilizer, your draw length starts to feel longer, right?
Mhm.
Because you're changing that angle now. So you're probably going to end up wanting to shorten that up as well.
Good.
Maybe just a couple twists at most.
Okay. I would not have thought about the bar angle. I'm glad you said that. So maybe I'll try it straight. I've been shooting straight the last couple of years, but I shot it really well with a 10-degree down a couple of years ago. That's why I threw it back on there. I was trying to go back to my like the best setup I ever had. Granted, it was on a Gen 1, not a Gen 2. But yeah, that's something that's an easy one to try. That's no problem.
Yeah. 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 Just try to keep it easy without having to make a bunch of adjustments at first.
Yeah, I don't want to. The other night I shot a fucking dude. I was railing. I was like, dude, I haven't shot a 29x game in a couple of years. Okay, and I went into the 10th end 1x down, and I finished with a fucking 299 27x. But I was okay with it. I was like, that was me. That was dumbass like 10th end nerds, right? The bow was railing. And then today I shot I don't even want to say it, but it ain't that. And I haven't touched shit, you know what I mean? But it's just, I feel like it's there, but it's very like, I have to really fucking work for it. Like, it's not like some tunes are just effortless, you know, it's just holding and you can get in a rhythm. This time, every arrow is like you're focusing, you know what I mean? And maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. I was shooting my freaking kids tonight, both of them. My daughter's sitting there with her bicycle helmet, calling arrows through binoculars. My son's bumping into me with his quiver and his stabilizer and shit. It wasn't ideal conditions, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to do
I couldn't shoot a 30x game with my kids.
me
There's
either.
no way.
Me either. I can't do it without him.
So
But I'll take a 29 once in a while.
Do you ever play with anything like
Killer.
do you ever do like the no weights on your bars to kind of see what the reaction of your bow and your draw length is doing?
That's
I
a
might
no.
yeah, I might have tried it like once, but it'd be like I shoot one arrow, then put everything back on,
Right.
you know. And so to answer that, no.
No.
Yeah, no.
So what has gotten you to the point to where you can look at what's going on downrange in your pin and be able to identify this is what I need to change? Like, for example, I understand that you were prepared for Vegas to take everything apart and rebuild it, but the prelim to that, what allowed you, what man, I don't know how to word this. What do you do based upon what you see that allows you to what's going on back here that you're like
What the
yeah,
fuck's in your head, man?
yeah, tell me. Give me the secret sauce, man. What are you
Oh
seeing and
my
you're like,
God.
"Hey, this, for example, people will be like for me, the first thing I notice specifically when this is one that I know and I can point to. If I start seeing this in my pin, 90% of the time my timing's off. And I can maybe not necessarily feel it, but I can see it in my pin. What is that thing, or like what are the things that give you the information back so that you can make those kind of changes?
Holy crap, that was a long question. You
It's a
fried
long
my
question,
brain
man.
right there.
I know.
Basically, how do you know what you're doing, man?
Yeah, man. Tell me. Give me
I was
the
like
long
listening to a
answer.
politician. Holy
That was a
cow.
Kamala Harris answer
Yeah,
question.
I am from California.
Yeah.
Fair enough. It's just trying different things. So pretty much every day, like even this year, every day I go to the range and I try out something different and I see what it does and see if it benefits me or if it doesn't benefit me. And I take a mental note of like how the bow reacts to that setup. And so if I end up going to a tournament and I notice something going wrong with it, I kind of have an idea of like, okay, well, if my bow is starting to dip, I'm going to, probably just raise up my back bar 2 or 3 lines, and then I'm good because I've tried that out before. Um, that or if the bow is just swaying all around, then I probably just need to bump up my holding weight without changing too much at a tournament.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just a lot of trial and error of just going out and just trying something new every single day. Like there has not been a single day except well, no, I changed something today too, so never mind. Yeah, there hasn't been a single day this year I have not changed something on my bow. Every day I'm trying something new.
What was it today?
Today was draw length. Changed my draw length just a little bit. Yeah. So I tried 6 twists in my bow today in the bow string.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried that out, and then I put it right back to 5. And now I'm kind of contemplating, do I want 5.5 instead of 5 or 6?
What was
So
6?
I'm going to try that out tomorrow.
What was 6 telling you?
Too much holding weight. So my shoulder was getting really fatigued, but granted, I just did a 3-man install by myself. That took me 3 days. So my shoulders are a little sore, but they're also kind of beefed up a little bit too. Because when I grabbed my bow, I haven't shot my bow in 4 days. So when I grabbed it, I was like, I got like 40 something ounces on that thing. I'm like, dude, this thing feels light.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shouldn't
So
be.
yeah, I know. Yeah. So work kind of screwed me up a little bit.
Yeah. Damn. That's all. That's
Problems of being a working class American.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
so. How?
Sure.
Speaking of working class American shit, how's the string thing going, man?
That's good. It's actually been ramping up this year quite a bit.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
How many years you been
I
at
love
it?
my strings.
3 years now.
Okay.
Yep. 3 years. First year was terrible. So anybody that bought my string in the first year, totally sorry. Reach out to me. I'll make you a brand new set.
Damn. Look at that. What a guy.
That's quality human being right there.
Yeah. Well,
I-
I don't want to sell garbage, and I'm pretty sure I did the first year, at least the first year and a half. I mean, I thought that they were good. I thought that I was making okay strings, but compared to what I'm making today, I mean, it's not even close.
What's the difference? What's the change? Is this experience
I
or?
changed, yeah, experience of how to actually like properly stretch them, properly serve them. I'm stretching these things 5 different ways now. The way I'm serving them is under different tension. Yeah, there's just a lot more variables. And before I was just kind of like uh, basically just laying out my strings, stretching them, and there'd be a couple strands that might be a little bit longer than the other ones because it wasn't like perfectly stretched
Mm-hmm.
prior to that.
Mm-hmm.
And then not letting them relax. I would just literally serve them right after it. I'd have a little bit of peep rotation, and they were just trash, man. And I've had a couple people that wanted new strings, and I told them like, I'm not going to charge you. I'm just going to make you a new set, and then after that, I'll charge you. But
Right on.
like, let me at least make it right.
Very cool. Is that
Yeah.
something? Have you been building strings for a while and just got into selling them, or is this something you just picked up, kind of self-taught?
Yeah, so I've always wanted to learn how to make strings ever since I was a little kid. My dad owned a archery shop.
Oh.
So I worked in there every single day from when I was 8 years old till I think 17
Oh shit.
and put strings on the bow and always wondered like how the heck are these things made?
Yeah.
And so moving out to Idaho, I was like, screw it. I'm just gonna figure this out. And ordered to get material cheap, I had to get a business license. And so I got a business license so I could buy it wholesale.
Mm-hmm.
And then next thing you know, I was selling strings.
Calm me down.
Not really something that I wanted to do, but here I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Well, I love mine. I've had nothing but positive things
Wendell
to
talks
say.
very highly of him as well. I've talked to him quite a bit
Yeah.
about him in years past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing
Yeah.
that stood out to me was I I got a set from you after BTB, and the specs on and once again, this is not anything negative. The specs on what they sent, what you looked up, weren't exact for what the title is. And the first set of strings I had to take a needle nose and spread out the loops for the string to go on to the cam. And I mentioned to hey, how the strings doing? Oh, they're great. Like, hey, just so you know, this is the one thing that I see with the title. They changed the size of that button or whatever you call it that you hook the string on, and it's a little tight. And you were like, oh, let me fix it for you. And I was like, yeah, they're on the bow. Like it's fine. I don't care. They're shooting great. They're holding marks. I got no problems with them. And about a week later, I had a set of strings in the mail for me, and it was like I didn't ask for them. I didn't like I wasn't trying to complain. I was just trying to give you a little bit of I guess experience information. Like, hey, they're just a touch tight on those loops, and the new ones were freaking dead nuts. And so it's just that kind of that's why like I love supporting smaller string builders. It's just like I get to have a relationship with the string
There it
builder,
is. You
and
get to be in a relationship with your hero.
yeah. Here we go.
Here it is.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah.
coming together.
No, I don't know. I like that part. The
No, it's cool as
aspect of
shit, man. That's awesome.
being able to like reach out to the person and be like, hey man, like I really, I'd like to try this or that or whatever it is. And like, I know for a fact, I know I'm probably super easy. Hey, just build them to spec, cause I'm going to set the bow up to spec. But, just the ability to do that, like it goes a long way. And I think people are going to appreciate that down the road, especially as, I know we've talked about some of the cool things you got planned for the year and stuff like that. So I won't,
What you got?
spill the beans on any of that. But like, I'm really excited to see, Flingin, go a little bit higher, and it's really exciting. And especially, it's kind of silly, because we're on the West Coast, and most of the archery community looks down on us, anyways. But it's kind of cool to think about, like, oh, this is where we're at now, but who knows what the future holds. And this side of the country might be the ticket for more than just safari. Well, that's what we're known for. But we obviously got awesome shooters in Nick, and we got awesome shooters in like Spoolstra and other guys. And hey, maybe these guys can come up and turn up on ASA or whatever it is. I don't think there's any limitations to what's going on out here. We have a lot of the best tournaments, in my opinion. And so if we can, put some more of the West Coast guys on that scene, I think it's always positive. That's just my thoughts. But anywho.
Yeah. That was a rant. That was a good one, though.
You lost me back at the strings.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But to backtrack on the strings, and you bringing those up with them not being in spec. Thank you, by the way, and thank you to everybody else that has brought things to my attention. I mean, I'm making the strings I am today because of those people and because of my shooters. Without that information, I don't know if I'd be making the quality that I'm making today. So it definitely helps. Any kind of feedback. I mean, I appreciate the positive feedbacks for sure, but I'm always looking for that negative. Like, what can I do to do better? Because there's always something in the string business to make the string better. Like, you can't have it completely perfect because I'm not the one personally making the fibers. I don't even know what BCY is. They might be buying their stuff from somewhere else. I have no idea. But I'm not the one making it. So for me to get it perfect is going to be impossible. But I I want to try to at least get it as close as possible. So, huge shout out to all you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, and you got some awesome shooters.
Yeah, who are they?
Oh man, I can
Uh,
name one just right off the top of my head that's crushing it.
We'll do it.
Mr. Chris Fong.
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Hell yeah.
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 I got
Jesus
Chris
Christ, he scares me.
Yeah, I just shot with him tonight. Yeah, he's good.
Awesome.
Yeah, that guy's pounding.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
an incredible shooter. He's like the Idaho version of Caleb
Yeah.
Elliott.
No, I know. I've been seeing him.
Yeah.
No hiding.
Yeah. I'm super proud of him. Yeah, he's come a long ways.
Yeah.
That's got to be
That's
tough, man.
awesome.
Like you said, with everybody using the same materials and probably a lot of the same jigs and shit. I would imagine probably a lot of Baker stuff. It's kind of like Top Chef, like you all get the same ingredients in the same kitchen, but that's got to be a tough. Honestly, it's got to be a tough thing to break into, being a new guy or semi-new to building.
Yeah, I mean it kind of is, but nobody's going to share their formula. No one's going to give you their equation because that's the recipe right there. So I had to figure out my own equations. I went through, couldn't tell you how many, and I've wasted hundreds of dollars of material, and I haven't even made $1 in this business. Like, I think I bought something in Vegas last year. I spent $20, so I paid myself $20.
Yeah.
Doing this for the past 3. Everything I do goes back into the business. And, you see videos of what people do, you try it out, you're like, okay, no, that's garbage. And then you try something else. And I just kind of ended up just doing my own thing. So, I pre-stretch it and then I serve the end loops and then I do another pre-stretch on top of that and then I burnish them and then I twist them, then I burnish them again. So basically you don't have to wait for your strings to settle into your bow. They're pretty much good to go. I mean, give that thing maybe 5 shots and it's not going to move on you anymore. And then also with the burnishing process that I have, you can take your bow, leave it out there in the sun, and your sight marks should not change because I'm taking the wax basically from the center of the strands and removing it. So it may fuzz a little bit sooner than most bowstrings that you could get, but a little wax can solve that problem, right?
Yeah.
Which is what you should be doing to take care of your strings. So that whole process definitely does help. And then there's 3 more stretching processes after that. Or
Jesus.
2 more actually.
So I should be putting wax on the string?
It's good a little. If you want them to look clean, sure, but you don't have to. Like I don't because
Okay.
I'm a string builder. I always tell people don't judge my strings because my strings are test dummies.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm testing my strings on my bow before I even try it on what I'm selling.
I have not put wax on my strings. Now, be it I shoot a new set of strings every season. But I have not put wax on my strings since I started shooting 452 natural. So
That's fine.
I also want to be a good representative and not have shitty looking strings, but
I think people understand. I think people understand now. Yeah. I don't think anybody waxes them anymore.
Well, I think that's a perfect segue. Material. Obviously, you believe 452 BCY is the standard. What do you think about some of these new materials coming out, like Bloodline with their no wax material and things like that?
I looked into Bloodline just a little bit, and then I found out that the process for the Bloodline to get those perfect is, to me, it seemed more work than I wanted to put into it. And then to have the serving material be able to stick to that string without separating appeared to be difficult from what I heard, which I could imagine because it is pretty dang slick.
Yeah.
Just to even try to get the serve started seemed like a pain in the butt. So I didn't dabble in it. I just stuck to BCY products because that's something I've been shooting for ever since I got into it. And I trust it. So 452X, well, it's extra now. It's just something I trust. And it's super easy. Like technically you're only supposed to stretch those things for like 20 minutes, but I stretch them for at minimum 2 hours. But the part that really matters is letting them relax, how long you let those relax. Because if you don't let them relax for a certain amount of time, like you're gonna have some settling in problems. You're gonna have that bow or that string settle into that bow. You may have minor little peep rotation, and then it'll finally settle down. So letting them relax is a huge key factor into that as well. And then I'm also using X99 too. That's
Okay.
another option for people. Yeah, which is my approach series.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why
So
don't you lay out the series of strings? Because I know you just released a whole bunch of, hey, this, and that. Why don't you go ahead and lay that out for the people?
yeah, so I have 2 series. I have the Tour series, which is using the 452 Extra, and then I have the Approach series, which is using the X99 material. So the Tour series, it's 160. The X99, it's 145. Right, that's the price
Mm-hmm.
for 'em. X99 material is actually a little bit cheaper to get, so does have more Dyneema in it than standard 452 Extra. So it does kind of lay out a nicer, cleaner finish with less fuzz. It's just honestly, it's a really clean looking string. I don't really see any downfall from not using 452 Extra versus X99 in my opinion so far.
Hmm.
I mean, I have it on the Darton back here that I've been kind of just testing and tinkering with, and seems to perform just as good as 452 Extra.
Interesting.
Is
So
X99 just a touch smaller?
it is, yes.
Okay.
Yes, so you have to use more strands, yeah, so
Yeah.
to get it equivalent to a 24 strand 452 Extra, you have to use 28 strands.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many strands are you running on your title right now? Just
24.
24? Okay.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that kind of the industry standard for?
It is, and I mean, if you look at, BCY specs, you pull up their chart, they tell you anywhere from 20 to 24 strands, but I have tinkered with 26 and 28, which potentially for outdoor season, I might put 26 strand cables on that bow just to make it feel a little bit more solid, but that's just more of a comfort thing,
Mm-hmm.
which I
Yeah.
will lose speed, so that's my concern. Because you add more strands, you lose speed.
Mhm.
Is that just a weight of the string thing? Or what is it?
Uh,
Something to do with the diameter?
yeah, it's just a fatter string, so yeah, basically just weighs more, it's like putting a peep into your string, it
Yeah.
slows it down, right?
Mhm.
So you're adding more strands to it, you're gonna slow it down,
Gotcha.
right? So,
Hmm.
and then on top of that, I'm also offering D-loop material. So I'm now selling D-loop material for anybody that needs that. Emergency serve, which is something I usually carry on me as well too. So you see me on the range and you need some serving, hit me up. I'll just give you a little packet. It comes in like 3 feet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Perfect.
something good to carry around
Yeah.
when you're out hunting and stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking about hunting, you got yourself, a chest full of, a freezer full of meat this last year. What do you got planned for 2026? Anything exciting?
Um, I think so. I kind of want to get into doing some more video hunts
I was kind of
and
following
getting
along on
into
your
that.
elk saga last year. That was cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what it is, man, but I get into that because I'm out there by myself. So I'm
Yeah.
like, let's pull out the phone, just talk to myself, I guess,
Dude, I hear you.
like an insane person,
Yeah. It's the only talking
But
you'll do if you don't.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that's why I don't see something half the time because I'm sitting there talking.
Chatting it up to yourself.
Yeah.
Sock puppets on in the tent.
Yeah. But I'm gonna try to squeeze in some antelope hunt, hopefully. In between elk season, it's really hard though because antelope season is right in the middle of elk season
Yeah.
up here, and I've never shot an antelope, so that's something that I kind of always wanted to do and try. Um, I think I could probably manage that because the rut doesn't really kick off until like the last weekend of archery season here, which is usually like the end of September.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty weird. So you'll hear stories of people like, "Oh, I've been in elk all day," and I'm like, "No, you haven't. You've been in people, man.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way. There's no way."
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
last year,
shit.
I think every single time I went out last year, I was in on elk and just being around them. And a lot of times they're not even talking. And anytime you throw out a cow call that's not part of that herd, you could watch them, and they'll actually just kind of get up, start to kind of wander around, figure out what the heck's going on. Most time they'll bed right back down, but sometimes they'll just be like, "All right, we're out. We don't want no strangers."
Hmm.
So it's
Just over the
I don't know.
counter
I
stuff.
think yeah, it's over the counter stuff. So they're high pressure
Yeah.
areas. You got wolves, you got mountain lions, and then you got I don't know how many people,
Right.
tons of people. Yeah,
Yeah, I was really surprised a couple of years ago elk hunting in Idaho how quiet all the herds and cows were. It was just no talking, just moving through land. Can't even call to them. Can't even make any noises because you make a noise, they know that that's not natural.
yeah,
It's not their call or it's not whatever it is, and I didn't hear a single natural elk noise, and I was on them for days, chasing them through this specific valley, and I didn't hear them make a single noise. I spent 3 days with this one herd just going after them day after day after day, and cows wouldn't even make noise, and there was times where I was 10 yards from them. It was kind of a bummer, um just in the sense of knowing how aggressive um the predation is on them in that area with wolves and things like that they're not even willing to talk
yeah.
because of how aggressive the wolves are in that area. And so
You got wolves pretty bad
it's
where
a
you're at?
bummer.
What was that?
You got wolves pretty bad where you're at?
In certain locations, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And we got them where I'm
Yeah.
at now
but
in California. They got them in Chico, I just
they
saw.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. They're going to have fun with
They're
that.
fun. I mean, they're fun to be around for sure.
I will say I'm not going to be mad the first time I hear them, like especially like from my tent or something like that in the dark. Like I think that would be pretty freaking dope. It's going to be a bummer to go, well, they're here, but it would be a cool experience at least once.
And deer season's over.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's kind of bent over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys got more mountain lions than probably people over there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
It's pretty cool. My sister's out in Montana. She lives out there, and she just goes out and trees cats constantly with her dogs. It's freaking cool.
It's cooler than
She's
you
sending
are.
me Yeah, she's way cooler than I am. Like she's out there horseback running dogs and just treeing cats. And she'll send me a video. I'm like, kill that fucking thing. And she's like, nah, we'll leave it to the next one.
So
You
they're
know?
petting it, like,
Yeah,
nah,
this
we'll
one's
let
nice.
this one slide off with a
Nah,
little
we'll let this
warning.
one go. This one
That's
got
funny.
this one got a ticket this time, but yeah, man, if you want to sneak up into maybe Montana, my brother's got a whole bunch of property that's got antelope running around on it.
I was
Be
gonna
more
say,
than
is the
happy.
antelope a
You
hunt
gotta,
that you can get on in Idaho there pretty easily, or is it somewhere else?
Yeah, I mean, it would have to be down south towards kind of like Twin Falls area.
Okay.
There's some tags down there you could buy over the counter. I mean, some of them are a draw tag, but it's like it's a guarantee that you're gonna get it
Uh-huh.
yeah.
kind of deal. Yeah, so
That's easier than going out of state. But if you want to go kill an antelope, you give me a holler. I'll put you in contact with my brother. You have to
I,
draw it though in Montana though.
I tell you what, man, if I get too desperate, I'll just drive to Wyoming at 2 o'clock in the morning and turn my brights on and have a
Yep.
heyday.
Dude, that's what I want to
Absolutely.
do this year. I think if I go anywhere this year, it's going to be Wyoming antelope. I got points to burn, and I want to do it. I've never
Yeah.
shot an
Oh,
antelope either.
you want to hit and run a bunch of antelope?
Yeah, whatever it takes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Count
Whatever.
me in, dude.
Yeah.
I'll buy the beer.
Let's roll.
I'll buy the beer in the spotlight.
Perfect. I'll just sacrifice a bumper.
Yeah, that's insurance, man.
That's true.
Yeah.
That looks like
Yeah,
a
Just
the
lot
gotta
of
pay
last
that
fun.
insurance,
deductible.
the last insurance guy, where he ended up, Mr. Louis Magino took care of him or whatever. Anyhow,
I'm not
There
trying.
was yeah. Since you brought up elk and how they were talking, I don't know if it was last year, or if it was the year before, but I was watching a video, and it was about a guy talking about how the cow elk will train their calves and chase them around and get them ready for predators for when they're being chased.
Really?
Well, yeah,
Interesting.
I was sitting up on top of a hill, and I saw a flash of an elk, and then I saw a calf, and I was like, okay, there's elk down there, and so I just kept on glassing this hillside, which it's just pockets, man.
Yeah.
So you just kind of see the elk coming and go, and I saw this calf stop in the open, and then all of a sudden, mama cow came jumping right out at her, like hooves up and everything, and then the calf took off. And then it finally dawned on me, like, oh shit, she's training her. Dude,
Yeah.
this went on for like a whole hour of her just chasing her around. And they're just talking to each other, and then they'd stop talking, and then she'd get back to chasing her. Dude, it was the coolest thing ever.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
And then I went down there and shot her.
Did you?
I did. Sorry.
Didn't train for that, did you?
Yeah. This is the last day.
You're going to have a long road ahead of you, young one.
Yeah. Sorry. Probably should
Now,
have kept that part out.
Yeah, the only
since
cow
we're
I've ever
talking
killed
about
was similar. But we'll leave it there.
all I was going to say is, since we're talking about the backwoods, what is your favorite shooter run in the backwoods?
Your favorite what? Shoe?
Yeah, I'm not that big into boots, man. I tell you what, like the first 2 weeks, I was walking around in Hey Dudes.
That's I was waiting for it. There it is. Yeah. I was like, this guy goes hunting in Hey Dudes. I gotta ask him about that.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't really care too much about
probably
boots, but I
really
do
quiet.
have some Daniels. Oh yeah, 100%. But it is super slippery.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you start to get on those steep spots, and yeah, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
That's pimp.
it's nice.
Did you kill that cow in Hey Dudes?
Actually, yeah, that one I did. Yeah, yeah, that one I did for sure. Yeah,
He's like, fuck this bitch.
Oh my god.
yeah. But the
Dudes
bull
for
that
the
I
win.
shot, I killed that one in Danners.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
I work in Danners, so I buy Danners.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, they're nice. They keep me warm. The only downfall to them is that like my feet they'll start to sweat, man. Even if it's 0 degrees outside, my feet will start to sweat, and then it gets damp, and then all of a sudden your feet are freezing.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how insulated they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho, I have to go get my power cord because that is one of the
Dumb
things that
shit.
I forgot. So
Did you literally warn me before this podcast even started?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
did.
That's him.
It's my
What
bad.
are we doing? What are we doing here?
I'm
Yeah,
usually a
amateur
little
hour.
bit more on the ball before getting on the podcast than this. But-
Let's be real. You're getting off camera to go grab a beer.
No, I
Are you
have
wearing
two
pants?
right
You
here.
got to shut the camera off when you get up? He's done
I
that
do
before.
not need to shut the camera off. I will leave it with this beautiful scenery behind, but I will be right back, and you guys can continue.
This guy.
Look away, children.
Yeah. What a guy.
Please be wearing pants.
Dude, he literally wasn't one
Oh.
time. And he had to get up to go
Really?
shut his dog up. He's like, yeah, dude, I'm not wearing any pants, but it's all cool. And I'm like, okay. And he had to go get up and put his dog away, and he had to shut his camera off every time. Or else he'd catch a charge, you
Okay.
know?
All right.
End up on that
All right. Well,
Megan's Law.
hopefully wearing boxers at least.
Who knows with that guy, dude? You don't know. It could be a loincloth. He's fucking weird.
That poor chair after hours.
Just an upside down stool, come to find out.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
So,
you know, imagine what that room smells like.
oh God, I don't want to. So how's the Vegas prep going, man? You excited? It's fucking getting here quick.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's next week. Yeah, I don't know if I'm excited or not. I always feel like I'm underprepared. So,
Yep.
I mean, not really, because honestly, I hate Vegas. I've been there so many times.
I'm just so
So,
fucking. It's so nice. Like right now in California, it's 80 degrees out lately. Everything's green. Turkeys are gobbling. I should be
mm,
outside getting marks. You know, it's
yeah,
stupid to be. I've never I've never been like sweating shooting indoors ever because it's not that time of year. And today was just miserable sitting in my shop shooting indoors. This is so dumb. I hate the date, man. It just bugs. I want to be outside.
yeah, yeah. We're just now hitting 80 degrees this week.
Yeah.
Finally, like we've had highs of maybe like 60. So other than that, we've been lower than that
Yeah.
up until this week. And what I'm really nervous about is coming back from Vegas. I literally have 1 week to tune my bow for outdoors.
For BTB, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Same.
Yeah, which I'm. It's easy to tune my bow because I'm just gonna swap out my rest.
Mhm.
But to like fine tune my arrows, like sometimes I like to take a few weeks just to get that crap dialed in, man. So I'm super nervous about that.
What do you fine tune? What are you gonna fine tune as far as like just point weight or arrow length or what?
Yeah, yeah. So it's gonna be arrow length. I don't really mess with my point weight.
Yeah.
I kind of have that dialed in, but yeah, it's just arrow length. And then of course knock tuning them and then group tuning them. So it's a process. I
Yeah.
mean, anybody could probably go out and knock that out in a day, but I like to just do one thing at a time and
Sure.
take it step by step. So
What arrows are you gonna run?
I'm running the X Impacts
Okay.
400
Uh-huh.
spine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
ran last year. Those are nice arrows.
Yep. Yep. Which I still shoot for them. So
Yeah. That's right.
yeah. Yeah. They're good. I like them. They treat me good too.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm sure Tim's probably going to try to get me on gold tip when I go to the BTB.
Yeah.
And I got to turn him down
Yeah.
again.
Mm-hmm.
Poor guy.
There'll be a whole bunch of that, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All weekend, I'm sure I'll hear about it.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna have you with clamps on your limbs and shit because that title. He's gonna have you doing all sorts of weird shit.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'll be rolling up the Reading in a walker.
Yeah, fucking. Look
I
like
got the hunchback too, so it'll be natural.
dude. Yeah, we'll see what you roll up with at Reading. It'll be interesting. Have 9 stabilizers on and who knows what else, bunch of Hamsky stuff.
That's the one thing I won't get. I will not get a Hamsky.
No,
No, sorry.
what are you running? A
Yeah, I'm just running a AAE blade.
right on.
Yeah, the Freak Show.
Mhm.
Yep,
You met
I've had the same blade on for 6 years.
yeah the actual
Yeah,
blade itself or
really.
the rest?
The actual blade.
No shit.
Yeah, yeah, it's actually sitting right over here. Still have it.
It'll crack tomorrow.
Oh, fuck you. How dare you?
How dare you?
My baby.
Have you ever dabbled with drop away or just
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I actually used to shoot a.
QAD?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was Wendell.
Or-
Maybe it was you or one of Wendell's buddies said he used to shoot a QAD, and that's what I shot for a long time, like a legit
Yeah, I didn't think it was a
HDX.
QAD. Yeah,
Yeah, that's like a
Yeah.
hunt and drop away, right?
Yep.
Yep. Never had
yeah.
one fail me
Shot that
once.
for indoors and outdoors. Yeah,
100% same.
yeah.
I've
That was
fucking
great, dude. You could not break those things.
no, never failed me. I like that the AAE has bigger bolts and shit, a lot harder to strip. And it's just
Mhm.
built a little bit tougher, but the QAD never did give me any fits. I had no problems. You get to catch a lot of shit for it though. People would go, "What? All this stuff?" And then you have that fucking rest. You know what gives with the football clamp, no less, like the plastic football clamp, but just to piss
Yeah.
people off. Why not? It's pretty easy.
Oh yeah,
Have this-
yeah. I had that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just-
It's a good look when you go out there and you shoot a 300 round,
yeah, no doubt, 100%.
and then people are wondering, like, man, why am I spending $500?
No kidding. Or taping extra blades to your riser and all that shit. Sorry, Louie. That was a personal dig. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know, I just didn't know if you'd notice any benefits or not. I've thought about trying one just because it's been a long time. I've never felt like the drop boy was doing me any injustice.
Yeah, I've just seen too many Hamskis fail at tournaments, so I avoid those things.
Sure.
Like that's one less thing that I need to go wrong. So what I will be shooting is, yeah, I'll be shooting the blade, the freak blade with I got 4 fletch on my arrows,
Yeah.
and somehow I'm shooting a bullet hole with contact.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now,
That,
you're shooting the freak blade indoors?
no, not indoors. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't keep that fat shaft on that blade.
That's a
I
tightrope,
tried.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, you look cool doing it, but
If you can pull it off.
yeah, I did that
You're
one
s-
year.
Really?
Yeah, I got kind of good at it, but then I got really tired of it too, because sometimes yeah, it falls off, and you have to flick it back up there, then your grip changes. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Shot timing just got
yeah.
longer, all that shit.
Oh yeah,
Why deal with it?
yeah, yeah. And
But
if I let down and I have 40 seconds to go on the clock, I'm in my head. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
I hate letting down. So I'm like,
Yeah, same.
I'll sit there and I'll hold that bow for a whole minute if I have to.
Mhm. What so did you get what release are you shooting?
I thought that was gonna be another long question.
It was about to be. He couldn't come up with the words.
I changed halfway through. I was like, I won't ask. Just what release are you shooting?
You can ask anything. I'm shooting the Stand on X.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Which I
that's
was shooting the SX3 2 weeks ago, and then I was shooting the shoot down as well. And there's just no adjustment for the ring finger and the pinky finger, so
Mhm.
that's when I went back to the Onyx, which I forgot I even had one here. I just had to rebuild it. Which if you ever take one of those things apart, man, put that thing in a bag
Really?
before you do. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in there.
it's probably why I don't take mine apart.
I was just
Yeah,
thinking, I was like,
yeah.
that
I don't
just
want to get
reminded me. I
into
need
it.
to pull my SX3 apart. And no, actually, I don't. You're gonna ship. Did you ship that release today?
Sorry, what?
Did you ship that release today? You fucking.
What? What are you talking about?
Forget it.
I'm not gonna lie. It did sound like you said, "Did you shit that release today?"
Ship.
That's what I heard too. Thank
Really? You
God. I
literally
was
didn't
like,
hear me. I was like, the only thing we talked about today was, did you ship that release today?
Wow, that was a nice peek.
Yeah, you like that was like
yeah.
blunking almost.
It Yeah.
I don't have any releases for you, Elliot. I'm sorry.
The one you sent me the picture of?
That's my release.
No, it is not.
Oh.
No. As much shit as you
I'm
talked
just
about it,
kidding.
you wouldn't have that thing.
No, I don't. All I said was that it has a trident head on it.
No, you're just like this funky thing or whatever. Anyway, we're getting off topic.
Well, I
Oh,
just
this is great. This is where we can segue into you guys arguing. This is great. I like this.
I was gonna say I need to pull my SX3 apart and clean it, but then I forgot I supposed to have a release coming
no,
from Mr. Randy Long.
no, you don't have one coming.
You're
Not yet.
such a fucking piece of shit.
You're not in his favorite top 20.
No,
No,
dude,
I'm not top 20.
No, no,
Not top 20 at all.
that's fine.
No, I'm sorry. I replaced some shower glass today. And then I had a couple contractors. Yeah.
Oh, fuck me, I guess it's just Vegas.
But I did make sure that I had time to go and shoot.
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna go shoot and I'll do it right after that. And then I'll go fucking do everything else. That's fine. That's fine.
That's exactly what happened. I was like, fuck this guy. I'm gonna go deal with the shit that I need to do now.
Drove to Randy's house tonight myself. Anyways.
You should have. I don't know why I have it. Of all the people.
Jesse was supposed to get it and he wasn't there.
What? Like,
I can get it from Jesse easier.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if Jesse will respond to you and
Jesse and me are
fucking
cool,
adult.
man. Jesse's my boy. He just doesn't like your bullshit. I get it.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Sorry, I tried
You
to
don't have
make a
to
great
listen to
shooter
this shit,
shoot a
Nick. You
little
don't
bit
gotta listen to
harder.
this.
No, it's okay. I'm about 5 seconds away from getting some popcorn.
Go get another Pepsi.
Pepsi,
He's freaking
Pepsi,
like double
Pepsi.
fisting that thing so no one can see the logo. Yeah, look at
Oh
that.
man,
Oh yeah, no one can see this logo.
Mm,
We're good.
mm,
Pepsi.
mhm.
Brought to
Pepsi.
you by Pepsi.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Pepsi. Hey, you know who just changed his car to a tranny car?
What? A tranny
Huh?
car?
Yeah,
What's a tranny car?
Mr. Doug Rosin.
Do you get
I hope he gets this far into the podcast
Not a
and hears
chance.
this.
What do you get?
He
A Subaru?
he sold his Tacoma and got himself a nice little Subaru.
Did he really?
He did.
Wow.
It's cute. He looks cute in it too.
Oh, I bet.
I'm giving him shit for no reason.
No,
Doug's
that's a good reason.
fantastic. No. Doug's fantastic. Love that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, we haven't talked anything mental and like mental strategy. You've been doing this a long time. Like, is there anything that you found that has benefited you in your shooting when it comes to the mental game of archery?
Drugs.
Fuck yes.
sure.
Finally.
At least someone's willing to say it.
Yeah. Someone will have to subscribe to.
Everything goes all my sponsors.
You didn't say which
All right,
ones.
guys. That is fair.
Yeah.
That is
It could
fair.
be Blue Chews for all we know.
That would be.
Dude,
I could not imagine that.
that'd be something, right? Making
Yeah,
everybody
if
on
you
the
could pull
Vegas
that
line
off.
do that. Rail a crushed up Blue Chew and just pound it out to the bitter end.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Sorry, that's not my quiver. Yeah.
Oh,
That's Spice
shit.
Vegas up.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, mental game. I don't know, man. It's just something that you kind of pick up over time, and you gotta train yourself for it. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't think reading a book's going to do you any good. You might be able to pick up a few tips here and there, but I think you're just gonna have to put yourself in those situations, and um, you almost have to wear out your adrenaline some way, somehow, before a tournament even comes up, which you can do because you do have, adrenaline that you can produce, and you are able to kind of drain that out of your brain a little bit, which sometimes on days where I'm like super exhausted, super fatigued from dealing with the kids and stuff like that, I'll go down and shoot, and it's kind of weird because I can kind of daydream like I'm in a tournament environment, and I can actually feel my heart rate racing up.
Mhm.
And all I'm doing is just daydreaming. And
Mhm.
so that somehow I'm able to manipulate that and get that into practice, which is nice. So I can kind of see how my bow's going to feel under pressure. But really, all I can give for advice would be, just kind of distract yourself in between shots.
Yeah.
Don't let your mind wander off. Start thinking about, your form or how your score's doing or how this guy's doing. Just dress nice, make yourself look good, feel good, and distract yourself. And the minute that you draw back that bow, you put all the focus back into that target.
That's good.
Yeah.
I-
At least that's what I did in Vegas. After every shot, I just, I had a brand new pair of shoes on. I looked down at my shoes and I was like, damn, those are nice looking shoes, right? And I don't even think I heard anything Bruce was saying. All I heard was that timer going off, like, oh, time to go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I did. I think I said it on a previous post before, but like, I found like one of the guys on my bail, I could just tell he was you could just tell he was a hunter, and I was first couple and jitters, and I was like, I got to talk to somebody and just make this feel a little bit more like another day at, shooting at the shop or whatever. And so we started bullshitting about hunting, and it did. It took like almost late to the line because we were bullshitting so much, swapping pictures and this and that. And it helped just not take the task at hand way too serious. You get up there, you do your thing, minute and a half, come back, catch back up where you left off. And it helped a lot. And it helps to have people like that. I mean, it depends on your bail, obviously, but Yeah, I've done that exact thing. That definitely helps.
Yeah. Yeah. Talking to people can help for sure. I had one guy talk to me on the last day of Vegas, and at first in my brain I was like, dude, like don't talk to me. Like obviously I didn't tell him that, but I'm just like, please do not talk to me. I'm so locked in right now. But after he kept on chatting it up, I was like, maybe this is kind of helping.
Yeah.
And then of course I go up and I miss an X, and then I got pissed off, and I kind of took a step back, like, oh, okay, if I'm pissed off about missing an X,
Yeah.
by like 3/16 of an inch, we got this.
Yeah.
Like we're good.
Sure.
Like no
Yeah.
problem. Right. And then I just kept on shooting. And then I went back and I was like, hey, yeah, let's keep talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's a good mentality to have. It was something I was talking to Doug about today, was like, I think I need to get a little bit more verbal and out loud.
Oh, really? Is that what
Um,
Doug told you to do?
That's not what Doug told me to do. That's what I told me to do. You're
Are
such
you
an
sure?
ass.
Are you sure you took the right takeaway from the conversation?
I came up with this program myself.
Mm-hmm.
It's not approved by anyone.
Oh God.
But yeah, no, like after yesterday, I was just like, oh, I think I need to be a little bit more direct and a little bit more verbal.
Direct?
And yeah, direct, like in the sense of like speaking and being open and out loud and things like that. Like when I get around shooters like Mark, Doug, Randy, and those guys, sometimes I just kind of sit back and listen, because they've been doing this a lot longer. Plus, their fucking conversations are great. Whether it's hunting or whatever it is, I just kind of sit back and take a corner seat and listen. And so, halfway through the day yesterday, I'm shooting really well, and I'm like, now, because I'm not being outspoken and participating now, like what Nick was saying, now I'm here, just right here with me and what's going on in my shooting, and I can listen to what's going on around me, but there's still someone talking to me, reminding me about what's going on, and trying to hush that conversation behind the scenes. But if I'm a little bit more direct and outspoken and being a part of the conversation, like, I think that would be a
Sure.
beneficial.
Okay. So when you said you
That's
needed
what
to
I mean
start
by
being
that.
more direct and loud and shit, I was like, fuck, here we go. He's like, I'm going to start popping off on some people. I thought that's what you meant you were going to do. I was like, that's not going to help anything.
No.
I
mean, I did that at Woodlake, and I got, being a part of the board for the Outlaws, people, want to check me on everything when I say, hey, it's in the rules and things like that. I got calls after the weekend like, hey, that wasn't in the rules. And it's like, actually it was. And for some reason, it didn't get included in the final take of the rules. So the fact that it's not there doesn't mean that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So show up on time. Don't fucking be late.
There's the direct and loud guy we're talking about.
Don't make me not be able to fucking shoot and practice because I'm sitting there waiting for you to show up. Fucking show up on time.
Hey,
It's an
I wasn't
hour,
there,
you
dude.
guys.
Don't yell at me, goddammit.
I'm fucking pissed now.
Yeah,
You fucking got me all pissed off.
You're gonna drop an X the second you grab your bow now, dude.
Just hit my toe.
Just kicked your dog.
Just fucking kicked her right in the face. No, anyways, that's what I was trying to say.
I think drugs. I think Nick's
bit...
right. Drugs are probably the thing.
Probably. Hey, man, I am banking on turning 50. They don't get drug tested.
Oh yeah.
You kidding me? You'd be stupid not to take beta blockers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Nick's gonna come up into the senior pro class, and they're gonna be like, "How the fuck did someone shoot 90 X's?" Like,
he's got a raging erection. Just look at him.
Yeah, I'll be taking GABA.
Oh man, that's just an extra stabilizer.
Yeah,
That's
man.
all it is.
Over the line.
Extra stabilization.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be like Bobby Eiler.
Yeah. Just out there on cruise control.
Just out there fucking dead.
Just park
partially.
coma. Just half coma.
Just daydream about what I'm gonna have for a snack.
Dude, that honestly, that'd probably be the best mental place you could be. You're like, God dang, I got reservations in an hour. Shit's gonna be bomb. We're having sushi, dude.
Yeah, probably. Sometimes when I'm shooting my best, dude, I'm usually thinking about what I'm gonna have for dinner. Like sometimes I'm not even
That's it.
thinking about shooting.
That's it.
But that's league though. That's league, right? But like, do you have a problem shooting in front of people?
Are you talking to me?
Both of you. Like, if you were to stand on a line and you had 20 people behind you, would that be a problem?
Which people?
No. Yeah, which people? Which that's a good
If I was
fucking
standing
point.
on your line, or if I was standing on like my line.
Let's say strangers. Let's say 20 strangers walked into the bow shop and they're just checking out the shop, and then they stand right behind you just to check out the range and then watch you shoot.
No.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, not
That's
a
really
problem.
good. That's good.
Not a problem. Now if
Now,
Mark
if it's the pro
or
line,
Doug,
and it's a bunch of people that I can look at and go, they're all better than I am. That's a little bit different. I actually wish I could shoot like that more often, because that would help a lot.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like that
Yeah,
BTB
I
shoot off stage is a pretty good pressure builder. Probably the biggest one I've ever shot off on.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel that, but okay.
No, that's all I got.
I don't know
Get
if
out
it's
there and shoot, man.
No, I know that, and it just
Yeah.
everybody is though watching your arrow, and it's a hard thing to shake. It's not like Vegas where there's fucking arrows going off everywhere, but it's everybody's in their binos watching your ass at that moment, and that's badass. And like you said, it work hardens you, and it'll drain your nerves tank, but in the moment, it can be it's the highest level I've ever like had to shoot through as far as that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the way I look at it is that there's no reason to be nervous because the people that you're shooting against, they're nervous.
Yeah.
So let them be nervous, and you just sit there and just do your thing. And it's always good to like put yourself in awkward situations, just like in your daily life too. Like sometimes I'll go places and I'll just say some outlandish stuff, and my wife looks at me like, "I can't believe you said that." I'm like, "Yeah,
it's for Vegas.
Just trying it out."
Just trying it out.
Go to Costco. We go to Costco, man. There'll be some people just standing in front of us. I have no filter. I'll just say what's on my mind, and sometimes they turn around and look at me like, okay, it's either I'm going to get punched or that was just the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that helps with shooting too, because I mean, I'll have people come up to me and watch me shoot, and then shooting in front of other pros is just like, I really don't care what anybody thinks anymore. Really don't. I'm just here to have fun.
I mean, I think at that point,
I agree with that.
You've accomplished. I mean, you're shooting at the same level as everybody. You're obviously. I mean, you made it to the line. That shows something. I could see that being like one of those things where it's just like, yeah, this is where I belong. We're all about this caliber, and I'm here, they're here. We're all doing the same thing, and I could see getting a little, I don't know, comfort out of that maybe. But like at times when I just look around, I'm like, these motherfuckers have got me beat by a mile. You know what I mean? That kind of pressure to perform type of shit, But like I said,
you're scared of the failure. Is what
yeah,
it
you just
is,
want to
right?
look like you know what you're fucking doing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I've noticed. I mean, even just my first shoot off in Outlaws, man, years ago, felt that way. Felt like I shouldn't be here when I'm not supposed to be up here doing this, But you made it, and every shoot off is a blessing to be in, just because it's another box check. It's just another pressure situation to shoot through, and those don't come around all that often. They're good to stack up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. It's good.
Yes.
Good memories, man.
Oh,
for sure,
dude.
Some of the best.
My favorite memory of my entire archery career was shooting that winning arrow BTB, and my kids ran up to me, and my daughter was like, I don't know, 2.5, 3 years old. My son was like 5 or whatever, and it was like the last arrow of the whole thing, right? So they just said they blew past the tape and ran up, and gave me a big hug, and it was the best, dude. And luckily some people were there to catch pictures of it and shit. And best moment of my whole life. Like I could retire tomorrow on it.
I could definitely relate to that because being in Vegas, I didn't look at my phone till it was all over, and then I had a bunch of Snapchats from my wife, and my kids saw me on TV, and they're like, "There's Daddy!"
Oh, dude, right?
I instantly just started crying. I'm like, dude, that's so cool. Like, this is something that they can go back and watch whenever the hell that they want. Like, this is cool.
Yeah.
But man, like
That's
there was
awesome.
something to it though. Like you get up there and you shoot that first practice, then which no nerves, and then you shoot the you got to shoot the 10 ring,
Mm-hmm.
which there's a little bit of nerves to that, and then all of a sudden you got to shoot the X.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden your butt puckers.
Yeah.
For a split second, right? And until you draw back, and then you're just like, when you see that yellow, it's just like aiming at that yellow, just like at home.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no different.
Yeah.
But I was still nervous, and then all of a sudden, 15 people just dropped,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like weight lifted off my shoulders. I was like, oh, okay, we got this.
Yeah.
Like, we're good. And then every time somebody dropped, I'm like, oh yeah, okay. I just started to get in a groove.
Yeah.
Just started feeling good.
How many inches did you
But
go?
I think they're
I can't remember.
7.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
6 or 7. 7, I think that includes the 10 ring. I think.
Right.
You were
don't do
top
that.
10 though, right?
Dang it, dude! I did it. Dang it! I slipped.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that was freaking
Oh, well.
badass, bro. I was rooting for you, man. Just because, and I know you're, like I said, I knew you're a dad and shit. Like to think about being in that situation one day or something equivalent, like how cool that's just after the fact. Like you said, your kids can be able to watch that forever. How cool,
Yeah, it was awesome. And there was a couple times where I'm like walking down and grabbing my arrows, and it just dawned on me like, oh crap, my whole family's watching me. And for some reason, that one right there kind of made me a little nervous because they know me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, crap. Because if my father-in-law, if he sees me go out the first round, I'm not going to hear the end of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. He'll rip my ass for years to come, and then question why I'm even shooting a bow.
Hey.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened, but that guy shot lights out the last day. I could not believe that.
That is
absolutely.
Look, how many people have shot a 30 on their last day? On their last day at Vegas, dickhead. You haven't even been to Vegas. 5 of them?
I'm telling.
Oh, I thought you were raising your hand.
5.
I'm like, no, you haven't.
5. I'm telling you, 5.
So of all the people that have made it to the Vegas 900, 5.
That's including said individual.
That's incredible. That's an elite class to be in.
Stefan, Bodie, Matthias, Slosher, Visor.
Lewis. That's incredible.
I think there was like another 529s too.
Yeah. No, it's just it's incredible.
The last day is easier by far, in my opinion. I think the last day is easier.
How? You got to hit that 900 or you're fucked. That would be like that last end.
I don't even think about that.
No shit.
The first day is probably the most nerve-wracking because you don't want to fuck it up the first day.
Oh, yeah.
You fuck it up the first day, and then your whole weekend is you just being mad.
Yeah.
And then you mess up the second day, and you're like, man, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
The last day, if you mess up, you're like, hey, at least I got this far. That's cool.
Yeah.
Nah, I guess so.
Yeah. You rode that high all the way till the last day, so you had a pretty dang good week.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't, especially when you're shooting, like if you're shooting, like you said, you were on track for a 29X and you got to the last end because the nerves got to you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, instead of thinking like, okay, I got 3 more arrows, I got to lock this in so I can, shoot my highest score and post it on Instagram or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Instead, you should be thinking like, hey, I made it this far. What's 3 more arrows? I've already done this 27 times.
Yeah. You're 100% right. I wished I could shoot the 10th end, every end, like those nerves. If I could just, because dude, even just to get the 29 so that the 10th end comes around where those nerves hit again, because, the first 8 don't feel like that. I would love to capture that feeling of that 10th end just to get used to shooting in it, man, because it'd be a big help. Big help.
Yeah.
And then you go out with the kids tonight and
Yeah.
drop a 9. It's like, fucking, let's go have dinner. Ain't happening tonight.
Oh man, that's a good point. Like if we could manufacture that last end to practice in somehow.
I've literally thought about putting up an old target that looks like it's gonna be that or something, and just be like, make it look like you've got 9 prior ends in that thing, and just tell yourself this is the 10th end for your first 900, just to psych yourself up, just to work through that shit. You're like, that's psychotic. Don't do it.
I have I have no idea what your guys' brain's going through. I don't know. I literally just tell myself, like, I've made it this far. This is easy now. Like, there's no way I can mess this up. Like, I literally just shot 9 ends clean. Like, I could do this again.
Yeah,
Easy.
you're 100% right.
The
I've
first
never,
3 should be the first 3 should probably be the hardest because you don't want to screw it up early, right? So you get through the first 3, and then you get to 5, and then you're like, oh, okay, I'm settled in. We're good.
Yeah,
We're good. I got this.
especially get good holes going. That's I hate shooting a
Yeah.
fresh face. I don't like having not a big old hogged out hole.
I always feel like
That sounded stupid.
base.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna segue here.
My man.
I mean, big old wall with that hole down there to stare at.
Jess,
Big
poor
old
Jess.
hallway down there.
I always I mean it's not I feel like, but I've noticed that I drop more points on the 3rd and 4th end than like for indoor. That's where I'll usually drop an arrow, is like the 3rd or 4th end, just right when I'm getting into the groove and feeling comfortable getting back. And then, you just let one slip and it catches you, bites you in the ass.
That's exactly what happened to me tonight, dude. And it happens to me all the fucking time where you'll go through a couple clean ends and you're just like, I'm just rolling, dude. Bang, bang, bang. Let's do this. And you get lax and you fucking speed up your process. And all it takes.
Yeah.
You think that's lack of focus? You just zone out for that second? Because, I mean, when you're at full draw and you take a second off from just being locked in,
Mm-hmm.
like your pin moves, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like you pointing your finger at a wall. Okay. Like you point if you're looking at something, you point your finger, right? But the minute you look away, you kind of drift off and then you come back.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Right. So, I mean, your pin's kind of saying you have to be focused nonstop.
Yeah.
And you got to be strong in your shot. Now, a
Ooh.
lot of people fall short with having the nerves and then also getting settled in, but yet you still have those mental nerves, and your muscles start to relax and you start to collapse, and then you start to have shots go out right or go out left
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
or out the bottom.
Yeah.
Right. Or you get too strong, you got too much adrenaline, and then you're pushing them out the top.
Yeah. No, I definitely notice this as soon as I feel like the most comfortable in shooting and everything's rolling, just the slightest lax of concentration and it's a 9.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
perfect example is Todd Hawkins shoot. I went into the last end on the second game. I think I was 1x down, maybe 2, and I proceeded to shoot 10-9-9. Now that was a little bit of stress, but I also went into it with like the mental process of, oh, this is easy, this is nothing, I've already finished this game. I'm going to finish with a 29, 28x, no problem. And then I get down there, I'm like, things that I thought were 10s were fucking out. And I was like, yeah,
Slipped up.
yep. I got a little bit too relaxed.
Yep.
And I probably, like you said, wasn't firm, wasn't consistent in the way that I shoot my shot. And, movement changes and
You lost focus, man.
yep.
I know mine's just
It
like,
was-
I just want to rush it, get it over with, and the sooner we get this fucking end over with, the sooner we can get to the final 300, whatever it's going to be. And it's just that, you go through the first few thinking, okay, get on the 10, wrap your thumb, do your thing. And then once that is second nature, I just fucking forget about it and pull at the wrong time. It bites me every
Yeah,
fucking time.
I like to use the clock as like my friend. So uh, I'll shoot my first 2 arrows and then I'll get to my third arrow. And a lot of times it's usually 1 minute, 17 seconds, kind of on average, all the way down to like a minute, 7 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just kind of compose myself until it gets down to like try not to let it get down to 1 minute solid. And then I'll just knock another arrow and draw back and shoot and just using that clock to keep me in check.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I don't wander off too much.
Yeah.
Because you start getting too distracted and then you draw back and then you can't focus on that X, then you're not going to hit it.
Yeah.
Unless you're lucky.
I haven't plugged my
Yeah.
clock in this year, but I think the rest of the next couple of days I'm gonna start running that again just to remind myself where I'm at. I think I always end up firing my loading my third arrow like a minute 10 or something like that, and I'll usually sit there and I'll just chill till it hits 1 minute until I draw up on that third. I got plenty of fucking time, but I need to get back in that rhythm of just like you said, watching it and knowing where you're at.
Yeah. Yeah. Doing breathing exercises too in Vegas is great, or even, any big tournament. Like in between your shots, just doing breathing exercises. So even though I didn't show it on screen or in Vegas, like I was taking deep breaths, but I was also forcing it out in between my lips. So I was also trying to lower my heart rate at the same time, trying to maintain oxygen in my brain. So that
Oh.
does help with vocals too. So kind of like how professional athletes do, they breathe in and then they go,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's basically what I was doing the entire weekend.
Really?
Just keeping myself in check, right? Distract myself, focus on breathing, draw back, shoot, repeat.
I did
Yeah.
not peg you as a breathwork guy. I don't know how I
He's a
feel
nice
about the
look.
shit. I know about it. I've done it, but I guess I'll stay on it. Fuck it. What's there to lose?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
My wife keeps me in check too. Sometimes she'll see my scores and she'll shoot me a text, be like, "Hey, focus on breathing." Be like, "Oh
That's a
yeah,
good one, man.
that's
That's
right."
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try and psych, like, in practice for indoor. This is only indoor, but I'll try and psych myself out on like the 8th, 9th, and 10th end. Like, oh yeah, this is a big fucking score here. All 24 X's you got so far. Let's you know,
Trying to build it up.
and yeah, just try and build it up and make it into something that it isn't, just so I can
Maybe we're doing this wrong.
fuck.
I try to do
Sounds
the
like
same
it.
thing, dude. I'm just like, this is for the big deal. This is everything, dude. Your kids are watching, and maybe we should just be like, fuck it. It's just another dumb end. Maybe just we go into the 10th thinking it's a 9th. Maybe that'll do it.
That's what Mike always says from the shop. He's like, stop thinking about 10 ends, think about 15.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. Stress about it when it's over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it's something that Elliot said earlier. He's like, oh yeah, that stage at BTB, like I always feel stressed and this and that. I have never felt stressed while shooting at BTB. The moment that arrow releases and I put my bow down, like I get a little jittery. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit. Like all that
That's
releases
okay
and I'm
then.
like, yeah. But I've never felt it like during the shoot off, which is like beneficial in a sense, right?
Sure.
But who knows what that I guess like maybe subtle calmness, if I'm not necessarily, I've only let down once at BTB, so maybe I should do it a little bit more because it seems you want me to not let
Rip
down
it.
more, you
Yeah.
this fucking guy.
That's exhausting, man. Who wants to shoot another arrow?
Go out
There's
swinging.
one it was when me and Elliot won. I just couldn't get to the click. I was just sitting there holding in the middle and couldn't get to the click, and I was like, oh fuck. And
Rip it.
shooting a hinge at that point, that's a disaster recipe right there. So no, I don't know. It's like that that moment subsides and then everything doof dumps on at once. That's how I describe it for me. Like in the moment, like when we were shooting with Bodie, and I think Bodie was kind of fucking with everyone. He's like, "Oh yeah, no, I love this shit, man. I love this fucking pressure. I love this shit, you know." And it's like everyone else. It was Bodie, and then everyone else, you know, for like if you want to put people in categories. And so it was kind of funny to have him. He was kind of sitting there talking about it. He's like, "No, this is the moment. This is the moment," you know?
Like,
And I
yeah,
kind of
man, I
look back
know.
and
I'm
I'm
trying
like,
not to think about it.
yeah, I'm trying not to fucking stress
Stop
about this.
talking about it, man.
That shoot off was a little bit funky the way they did it. They had 2 stages set up, and then I didn't like that one. I didn't like that because I had to get set, get my mark in, and then step up on the stage and then mark the guy who's Mike. He goes, you know, "Let me know when you're ready," or whatever. And so I'm like, "Okay, now I'm ready." And then the clock dumps down from 20 seconds. And you got 20 seconds to get an arrow off. And so it's like, yeah, I'm good. And then it's instantly into everything. And it's like, I'd rather just be able to make a good shot, you know, and focus on what I'm doing instead of having to worry about the clock. But, you know, I understand the
They all got to
necessity
do it.
for it. And yeah, everyone's got to shoot that arrow. I didn't make a bad one, but it was just, I would have rather not had to stress about the time. And so that's what I think is kind of cool about the BTB shoot off, the way that we've always done it, minus that 1 year, is where, you know, number 1 shooter goes 2, 3, 4, then, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of like that format. I think it's kind of cool. We're all standing up there with each other, shooting our arrows, and it's I don't know, it's kind of like almost a camaraderie. We're all there to do this one thing, and we're just going to try and do it the best that we can. You know, a lot of us are having side chats and trying to, you know, keep each other uplifted and focused and things like that. So
I think there needs to be some kind of clock, though. Honestly, in my opinion, because sometimes people will sit there for 2 to
and
3
here
minutes just to wait for the wind to die down, and I'm like, dude, just come on, just shoot it, just aim off. Like I would have shot that thing 5 times already, you know. But
yeah, no, I do understand that aspect of it. I do understand that aspect of it for sure.
speaking of that, didn't you want to get into
I do.
some
Yes.
outlaws stuff? Okay.
Yeah, no, I
Oh
just kind of
boy,
wanted to pick your brain on
this is
kind
that
of
big,
your
loud,
thoughts
direct
on
talk.
outlaws and things like that. So like you know, we were having a conversation offline about specifically like dot size and handicap and how that plays into the outlaws nowadays. And I think in a lot of ways we have a similar mentality in this aspect of making this sport and outlaws specifically more competitive. And you know, something you mentioned to me is that a lot of the tournaments that you go to, the dot sizes aren't, you know, realistic. And then people go to Reading and they're like, well, why did I shoot a 1500 and not a 1525? And I think it's somewhat accurate. You know, Fresno is known for super generous spots. We just shot Wood Lake last weekend, which is, well, the weekend before last, and it's extremely generous. However, it's extremely technical. So um, I can kind of understand some of the aspect of the club being like, yeah, you know, at 23
It
yards,
should
I
be a
don't want
standard, dude. It should
every,
be a fucking standard across the board for every. It is a standard. I
it
mean, it's
is.
just some clubs don't abide by it.
And I personally think that it should be a standard. We should follow Reading size dots
But it's not.
because
It's
this
not
is,
for us to decide. We're piggybacking off a club. You know what I mean? And if it was our shoot, it would be. I'm sure. But we can't force another club to follow all these rules and shit when they're just like, dude, this is just the dot we've been painting for 10 years. You know what I mean?
No, I understand. I understand the qualms and the aspect of that. I'm not pushing this on the clubs like you guys need to get more
Yeah,
strict and
'cause
things
that's
like
not
that.
gonna work very well.
That's not my place. My question is for Nick, what do you think for those of us on the West Coast, and shooting the Outlaw Tour, what do you think we can do to make the Outlaws a little bit more competitive and, I mean, I hate to say it, but less forgiving?
Uh, I mean, for one, the reason why I really don't travel over there to do those things is because I don't want to end up in a shoot off with, 20 to 30 other people. Because at that point, you're just shooting an arrow, and even if you make a good shot, it could still be luck. Somebody else could win it, and you're out of money traveling all that way. So I think your mulligan system definitely has to change for sure. I think you have too many people that are clean over the weekend, and no offense to any of those guys that have 0 mulligans, um, but to team up with a 6 mulligan guy is crazy. Like if you're a 0 and you're partnered up with a 6, odds are is that you're going to clean it, right? If I go there, I'm probably going to drop maybe 2 or 3, and if I have a 6 mulligan guy, like obviously I'm going to be clean. So that would have to change. Maybe have a limit for the pros as to like who they can partner up with, even if they partner up with another 0 handicap. I did that with Adam Ross. Adam Ross turned into a 0 handicap and I was a 0 handicap. And there were some times where we did not clean it. We did not ham and egg it on a target that we should have. So I don't see a downfall to that. But there should be a limit to that. And I think maybe managing and changing the scores as to like who is a 0 handicap and who's a 1 and who's a 2, right? Like I think that should change a little bit. Maybe
It's
not crazy much, but at least a few points.
You don't get ties
But-
in the recurve class very often,
no.
No, but when you do, man, it is awesome. It is awesome.
Something that I'm working on right now behind the scenes, and I haven't talked about it with really anyone other than the people involved. I'm looking at hosting a championship style money event for modern bow hunter and freestyle. And I'm really looking forward to the opportunity to
Next year.
Yes, this is next year. No chance it's happening this year. Just based on location, it'd be too hot to get it going
Yeah.
this year. Otherwise, it would be in the fall, and I think I'd rather have it in the beginning of the year so we can get the most amount of participation. But I'm really hoping to get as many people involved, and I basically want to make it like Reading for championship style shooting. No handicaps and just money, and straight up shoot your score with your partner, and hopefully have a good turnout based upon modern bow hunter and bow hunter. And then also it'd be
Freestyle.
a technical course. Yeah. Modern bow hunter
Yeah.
and then freestyle. Yeah. And so Nick, I hope you'll join us when I get that finalized and all organized, but it should be a cool event. The location's awesome. I got to figure out all the details. It's way more work than what I do day to day, but I'm really looking forward to being able to host something like that and just have people come out from all over the country, hopefully, to shoot it, because I think that format is a lot of fun. So, and all the dots will be legit. So I'll be painting them personally.
Guaranteed to not be circles.
Yeah.
No
shit.
circles whatsoever.
Fucking ovals
Yeah, fucking
everywhere.
octagons and ovals.
Teardrops.
All the dots are gonna look like this, a big oval up and
Yeah.
down. That
With
way when
30
I
big
get
old orange run down streets.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Awesome,
No.
man. Well, is there anything you want to add?
Do you want to talk at all?
Hey, man, I've been fun watching you guys bicker, man. It's awesome. I feel like I'm back in Fresno.
Sorry about that.
Not really, man. I mean, I have to go back into my kid's bathroom with a plunger because there is a whole roll of toilet paper in there. So,
The working class man. I like it.
dude,
Oh, man.
Every
I
day
went in there
dad.
to pee and I looked down and there is just a wad of toilet paper. I look over and the whole brand new roll's gone. Oh, cool. Cool.
Hey, how many I can't even think of it, but I have it in my head. Anyways,
How many what?
I was gonna say how many sheets of paper does a fucking toilet take, but anyways.
This is after hours, isn't
Boy,
it?
It's after hours,
after
man.
everything, dude.
It sounded way better in my head. I swear to
That's all
God.
right. I
Hard to
bet
believe.
it did.
I was laughing at myself in my head. I was like, "Oh, that's hilarious."
Oh, man. You're adorable.
Oh, God damn it.
Hey, well,
That's awesome.
we appreciate you coming and spending so much time with us. We really look forward to seeing you do well this year again at Vegas and Reading and all those shoots. So,
Yeah, man, we'll catch up
and
next weekend.
yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah. And then 2 weeks after that,
Yep.
It is the season.
yeah, dude, get us on the same bill.
Yeah.
That'd be a blast.
Fucking A.
I'll do what I can. I might
Okay.
know a person or two, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'd love to shoot with you again. Watch you fucking pound out the middle of those fucking inch dots at 50. It's fucking insane.
And if you start
But-
whispering shit about how good he's doing, I'm gonna say it all out loud right to him.
Go ahead.
Nice. Oh, yeah. I want you to whisper it into my ear, Dad.
Yeah,
I'll
Just go
do
straight
it.
to him,
Yeah,
dude. Cut me out.
exactly. Yeah. Hey, and if Tim bails, you come holler.
Because John will bail in a heartbeat.
Aren't you guys partners?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were for now.
You said that in front of him?
Yeah,
That's mean.
yeah, he'll say
No,
anything.
he does. He wanted to bail on me this year,
No,
so
I said,
I was
wouldn't it
like,
be nice to shoot with somebody good for once? And he's like, nope,
That's
I want to
right.
shoot with you.
If I could team up with both of you at the same time, I would.
Oh man, threesome would be wild.
Yeah. Yeah, we would clean it.
Yeah, oh yeah. Fucking
oh
A.
shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, you know what'd be crazy? Just randomly before we finish this, what if you did a threesome tournament, but the lowest score moves forward? So the lowest arrow. So the goal is to hit the middle. And
This
if
is a
one
dumb
of you
idea.
three
Stop. Go to bed,
man,
motherfucker. It's 11.
starting to imagine things.
Oh, my
You know, lowest score moves on.
I'm not going.
Well, now we know
I'm
what you did when you walked away earlier.
Yeah. I'm not going to that tournament.
Whatever.
I'm sure I have a baseball game to go to.
Yeah, you do. Anyways, thanks you guys for tuning into Archery After Hours. I know we got off the rails a little bit on this one, but we appreciate you guys listening. As always, go check out Flingin Nation Bowstrings. And also, if you need a bow press, go check out Sherwood Bow Works. Otherwise, we look forward to seeing you guys again soon, and we'll talk to you in the
Appreciate it, buddy.
future.
Thanks, guys.